The name's Bond. James Bond. It's time to talk.
News team, assemble.
Welcome to this month's edition of Eagle Outlook. I'm Kelby Gibson.
And I'm Ryan Bradley. Let's start this month off with Club Watch with Becky and Megan.
Hi, I'm here with Megan McEwen and Sarah Childress, who are part of the WISE team. Megan, can you tell us what WISE is?
Yes, WISE is an academic competition. It stands for Worldwide Youth in Science and Engineering. Basically, our high school team just goes and take academic tests one day at Shawnee, and we try to place.
And how did you guys do at the competition, Sarah?
We did fantabulous. 4 amazing individuals, including myself and Megan and Lucas and Stephen Aldridge, are going to sectionals March 11th, and we're going to party it out there.
Thank you.
Becky, thanks Megan.
And now let's send it on over to Shauna with Left the Nest.
I was able to sit down and talk with Faye Mize. She was once an English teacher and principal here at VHS. Now she continues to lead the Globetrotters on their many travels around the world.
I taught here from 1985 until 2000. And then in 2000, I became principal.
What made you strive to want to become a principal?
Well, I had a colleague that I worked with when I worked for the regional office that encouraged me to go get my administrative endorsements. And so I thought, well, right at the time I wasn't teaching in a district. I was working for the regional superintendent schools, and I thought that would be a good opportunity to do that, and also would be an advancement in the field.
Why did you decide to start the Globetrotters?
Well, I had 2 students come to me at the beginning of a year, and we usually took a drama trip because I taught drama and did the play at that time, and we usually took a drama trip. Well, they came and they wanted to go see a Broadway play. Well, I told them, you really can't see a Broadway play in an overnight, for going on a one-day trip. So I said, no, we can't do that. Well, they didn't let that lie, though. They kept coming back and said, oh, won't you please take us to New York? We want to see a Broadway play. So finally, after they're twisting my arm for several weeks, I said, okay, let's think about how we can do this. And at that time, then, we formed the Globetrotters Travel Group. And the first year, which was 1999, we went to New York. Of course, immediately upon returning from that, the kids all came back and they said, Mrs. Mize, where are we going next year? And that's sort of where I got started. And the following year, we went to London and Paris. And it has continued ever since. And
what's your favorite part about being the leader of the Globetrotters?
Giving students and adults the opportunity to see other cultures, the history that they learn from being in those other countries, and all of the different things that they experience through those trips. I love to see a student or an adult see some of the architectural buildings and structures that we visit, just the awe that they experience at the first time they see those sites. You know, it gives you such a good feeling to know that you're giving people an opportunity to do that.
Thanks, Shauna.
And now let's go to Amanda with visitors at VHS.
On February 13th, Vienna High School welcomed a guest speaker, Missy Jenkins Smith. Mrs. Smith, a victim of the 1997 Heath High School shooting, shared her experience of life in a wheelchair after being paralyzed from a gunshot by a 14-year-old boy from her school. Her story proves the serious effects of bullying and how important it is to stand up for those being bullied.
I don't think that we understand the power of our words. We know the saying, sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But the thing is that words do hurt. They hurt so bad that whenever you make fun of someone or say something that is mean to someone, it not only hurts that person for the moment, but for the rest of their lives.
I definitely would tell someone that is being bullied to let someone know what they're going through, not to hold it inside, not to pretend it's not happening, and not to let it continue to take over their life like that, to stand up against it and to ask for help. And also, not only that, but those that are bystanders, witnesses, be witnesses to those that are being bullied. They need the help. We can't all do it on our own if you're being bullied. So it's so important to support each other and to refuse to let it happen.
Thanks, Amanda.
And now let's take it to Matt with Matt's Mix.
Hello, Vienna High School, and welcome back to Matt's Mix. We're going to start off this month with what Cole would call a quick clip.
Coming to Vienna High School March 14th, the City Rockfest Tour, featuring Disciple, Seventh Day Slumber, Decipher Town, and 9 Lashes. Order your tickets at 800-965-9324 or online at itickets.com. Presented by Youth for Christ.
Tickets will be available at the door this Saturday at 7 o'clock. We hope to see you there.
Well, we hope to see you guys there.
Now let's go behind the scenes with Kelby.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Pulliam and a few of his students from his 7th hour construction trades class, and they're working on a project. Can you tell me a little bit about that, Mr. Pulliam?
The county clerk asked us if we could come down and remodel one of their rooms for them.
Okay, and what all are you going to do to remodel the room?
Well, some of the floor joists were bad, replace the carpet, paint, basic renovation.
All right, Edmund, how do you like coming down in the county clerk's office 7th hour?
It's real fun working alongside Dr. P, and we get real life experience in the workplace.
And Nathan, what all have you guys accomplished in the remodeling so far?
So far, we've ripped up the carpet, moved a big table, we've redid the floor joists, and we're going to build shelves.
Okay, thank you guys. I'm here with Mrs. Bradley, who recently went on a trip to Rome. Miss Bradley, can you tell me what you went to Rome for?
I went to Rome through EF Tours. It was part of an instructional trip for teachers who are embarking on their first international tour, which I am. In May of this year, I will be taking students to England and Scotland.
All right, and how did you like your trip to Rome?
Trip to Rome was really awesome. It was a really great experience and a place I definitely had hoped to see one day, so I'm glad that I am able to mark that off my bucket list, I suppose.
Do you plan on going back to Rome and maybe taking some students?
Yes, Mr. Giffen and I have a trip planned to Rome for May of 2016. Students can currently sign up for the trip now, and they can see Mr. Giffen or myself for more information if they would like. But we are looking forward to taking students, and we do currently have several students already signed up for this.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Kelby.
And now let's check out what's going on in Eagle Center with Ryan.
I'm Ryan Bradley. I'm here with senior Megan Smith. Can you tell me how your season went?
Yeah, it went pretty good. We had some up and downs, but we had some really good wins. We ended up winning against Carmi by 1 point, but we pulled it through because we had lost by them earlier in the season, so that was a good thing that happened.
And I understand you went to sectionals and three-point shooting contest. Can you tell me how that was?
Yeah, I went to sectionals. I ended up shooting 6 out of 15 at regionals, and then I had a tie, so I had to shoot from the corners, and I ended up advancing at sectionals last weekend. It didn't go as well as what I planned, but it was a great opportunity, and I'm glad I got to do it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. That was interesting.
Now let's go with Megan to see how Vienna High School is making a difference.
On January 3rd, VHS alumnus Allie Bird was in a life-threatening car accident. The accident has left Allie in critical condition and she is still in a hospital in St. Louis. Since then, VHS has had many fundraisers to try to help out Allie Bird and her family. If you would still like to donate, you can go to a webpage on GoFundMe.com. The link can be found on the Prayers for Allie Bird Facebook page.
Hi, I'm here with longtime blood donor, Mr. Reapy. Mr. Reapy, how many times have you given blood?
To be honest, I don't remember. They used to keep track of it on the card, but they don't do that anymore. But I gave all the times I was there at AJ, before I retired there, and now I'm doing it here. So it's been a lot.
All right, and can you walk us through the process of giving blood?
Yeah, you come in and check in with the girls and print your name, and they'll put the sticker on your chest here saying that you gave blood today and made a difference. They make you read these pamphlets. After you read that, they'll give you a bottle of water, and you'll go to the nurse's station and ask more questions. At that point, they'll prick your finger, and that's the hardest part of the whole process. Then they'll ask your name 100 million times, it seems like, and then you go give blood in either arm if you can do that.
All right, and would you recommend other people give blood?
Oh, yes. They need blood. Someday you may need blood, so you should give blood if you can. It's a good thing to do.
And now let's see what's going on in Geeks Corner with Cole and David.
Have you seen it? We have, because it's sitting right here in front of us.
That's right. As the previous video showed, the newer and enhanced Nintendo 3DS XL is now better and faster than ever. One of these new features is the addition of the C-Stick, which allows players to get a better camera perspective on what's going on in the game.
And now it's even compatible with these little buggers down here, Amiibos. These figurines are not only collectibles, but they can also assist the player by adding that character as an ally in-game.
That's it! I'm done!
Oh yeah, don't forget, Dragon Ball Xenoverse also came out this month, so go get yourself a copy.
Thanks, guys.
And now let's go with Tyler to see what he has for us this month.
Do anything you want with your life. You just have to be willing to work hard to get it. That's when I decided when I die, I want to be remembered for the life I lived, not the money I made.
Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away.
I'm Tyler Daubert, I'm here with Max Albritton. And Max, what are you doing right now?
I'm just sitting where every American man needs to be sitting, in a Chevy. Oh, sorry, turn my country jams down.
All right, and you recently went on the farm show trip. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We stayed the night, and it was a good opportunity for all of us to see the machinery that's going to be coming out this year.
All right, thanks a lot. Let's hear those ponies run. America.
These are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Thanks, Tyler. That's all we have for this month.
But we'll see you next time.